You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah, and if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now, or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAK Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode. Yeah, that's right. I'm on my sounds.
Gavin has finally updated his soundboard.
It's about drive. It's about power.
We're coming at you with new sounds.
It's about drive. It's about power.
Do you have any new sounds for the class?
No, I don't. I have some that I have some in the the hopper ready to go. I just haven't loaded them up yet.
Yeah, no, I get it. No, it's like Minecraft hopper.
Yeah. It is trickle down economics. You ever heard of trickle drown?
Hell no, man.
Yeah, trickle down Robert.
Trickle down Papajomics. I guess I'm doing it. I think so. Hey everybody. Episode 44 of the It Takes All Kinds podcast. Happy New Year.
Speaking of gunshots.
Oh, did you hear some celebrated fire?
I have a video.
Oh shit! Is this your story?
That was actually, I just realized I should have said something about it before the show, but
that's okay.
It is what it is.
So is this the story? You have another story?
No, I have two stories. Well,
okay.
I have another story. Maybe two. We'll see.
Jesus.
But I have two videos to share. So first one, that wasn't right outside my apartment right there. But,
that's what we heard. Let's hear it. I'm excited. Tell me the story.
So I got home from my New Year's Eve party with my theater friends. Shout out Lizzie, Eli, Carissa, Megan.
Shout out
all them.
Friends of Gavin, not friends of the show.
Yeah. Shout out all of them. Eli was the guy who got me the
shout out
Dr.
comes
Pepper.
from one of us.
Yeah, Eli was the one who got me the Dr. Pepper. So.
Shout out Eli. One chime.
Here's a video.
Memory, rest in peace.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
I had to say rest in peace to Mr. Memory.
Please, let me share my story. Don't do anything. There are a couple other pops in here other than just what's coming out of my fucking iPad.
Popcorn.
But I actually did. It was popcorners. I had popcorners. That's what I brought back. Hold on.
What was that little pop?
There's just a whole bunch. There was just a bunch of people. Did you turn it back down?
Yeah.
There were a bunch of people that were just shooting off guns, and that didn't stop till like 2 a.m.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Why do people do that? I don't understand.
I don't know, but I don't know the number, but there were a few people that were injured because of that.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's literally like something that they post about, like, don't do celebrated gunfire.
Yeah.
And I just don't get why anybody would in the first place. I don't know why people
Also,
think it's a good idea.
Think about the money that you're spending on bullets too.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's expensive,
Yeah.
especially with Bo Jibin in the house.
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
big
saying.
house. He's in the big house now.
Yeah, you're right. He's in the big one.
Well, that's insane. Yeah, I didn't hear anything like that I know of. I mean, I heard firework.
There was a couple times where it sounded like straight machine gun fire. I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
I was like, okay. I mean, it's not really anything I can do. And there was never like police sirens or anything like that. You can't find those. You can't find people who just like shoot in the air and then go back in their house.
And what time of the night do you think this
was? That was at 12:40 a.m. So that was after New Year's.
Yeah, well after.
Yeah, and it didn't, like I said, they didn't stop till like 2 a.m. I was staying up to play video games and stuff like that.
Because I heard stuff like midnight until like midnight 30.
Yeah,
And then like
Zero
I think
30.
zero dark. And then I think I went home around like 10 till 1, and I didn't hear anything at that point. So it was quiet. It was all quiet on the western front field.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, that's I guess that's just part of living in St. Louis. One of my friends who, shout out Olivia if she's listening, but
Friend of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show. She lived somewhere in St. Louis and said that there was like a block down the road that were just,
What's her address?
Yeah, it's I don't have it set up right now. But yeah. And then my second story is that my van has done this really cool thing.
Oh, okay.
Where I try to I can't scoot up further.
Broken chair.
Yeah.
Can you really not scoot up?
No, I mean I'm just.
Oh, you were in a pretzel.
Yeah. So my van started doing this cool thing where I try to unlock the car or lock the car, and then it opens up the right side of the door. So you can see I'm clicking the unlock button, and it's not unlocking the car, it's just opening up the door. That knocking sound is normal, don't worry about that. But see, it opened up that door.
When you lock and unlock? Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And that knocking sound is just like pressure or something in the cooler. So
that door will open and you have to like manually unlock it.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Really worth it.
Hey, dude, at least you have a key fob, dude.
I would actually, at this point, I would rather have a regular key because I have.
Yeah.
I mean, you can pull it out, but still, it's like annoying.
That's great.
Sorry for telling you to shut the fuck up.
Sorry. Sorry, dude. Sometimes you need to be told to shut the fuck up. No, that's fine, dude. I get it, dude. You're under a lot of pressure. You got a bad car, bad karma, and bad Carmel.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, Gavin.
So I got my 2 stories out of the way. Thank you for watching to the.
That's it, everybody. Everybody shut the fuck up. And we'll get out of here. I had a good New Year's.
What'd you do on New Year's? Yeah.
I spent a little time with my family and my neighbors. Played some games and it was fun.
What kind of games? Drinking games?
No drinking games. No period bong or no flipped cup or jumping jacks.
No Jehovah's Witness.
No spin the wheel on the dog.
Yeah.
No, we played like Uno and Old Maid. That's a family
Mahjong.
favorite. We played Long John.
Mahjong.
We played Joe Namath. Football 25.
In the Super Bowl 3.
Booster Bowl.
Yeah.
And then I went and hung out with some of our mutual friends, and that was great. I hung out with your brother, and we had a lot of fun. We kept doing this bit where I don't know how. Oh, it got started because we were in somebody's garage, and there was a trash can that had the door propped open, and I said. And I did this bit where I turn and I look at something and I said, "Did you guys who is this guy? Did you guys bring him here?" So I was saying that to the trash can, and I think Sean said, "Oh, that's Brett." And so for the rest of the night, we kept asking where Brett was, and this one guy was there who we didn't know, and we said that was Brett. So every time we saw Brett, we would be like, we'd act like really nervous, and then we'd be like, "Hey, Brett," try and get his attention, and we just did that the whole night.
So did you ever find out who that guy was?
No.
Okay.
But we just kept asking, like, people would come up and I'd be like, "Hey, do you know, is it okay if, like, Brett comes over? He's, like, on his way." And so we kept doing that all night, and it was a lot of fun.
Good.
And it was a good time.
Good.
It was a good time.
Good.
And then I shot a wedding the next day, which was fine. It was a fine wedding. Typical blue-collar wedding.
That's a callback to an earlier joke.
Callback.
The funny thing about that joke is that
we did some celebrated fire at the wedding.
Yeah, I saw a big wedding that must have happened all down Lindell because Chase Park Plaza had on their theater had like a congrats Chad and Becky. Did you do that wedding?
No. But I know that they like do that.
Yeah, and then
They
they
put that up
had
on
one
the
at the
theater.
cathedral. It was like
Okay.
that wedding was at
Right
the
down the
cathedral.
street.
Yeah.
I did one of those not too long ago.
Oh yeah, that was whenever you were supposed to come over and then you didn't. No, I was kidding. There was another time. That was a different time.
It's a different time now,
Yeah.
guys. It's 2020 dose.
Yeah.
That's
Doses.
what Eric Wareheim made up last night. He said 2020 dose. And they kept saying that, and somebody said 2020 douche.
Revved up like a douche.
Look like a douche in the morning and the night. Friday
Got a
by
boner in the
douche.
night.
You got a boner in the night. You look like a douche and then a boner in the night. It's been great, dude. Happy New Year, everybody.
What the dog doing?
You know, new year, new me, new year, new to your dog.
Nudity.
New to
Your dog walks around naked all day. Think about
That's
that.
true. Think about that whenever you go to sleep. One thing that happened in the new year. Actually, let's talk about before the new year. One thing that happened before the new year was Betty Boop died.
Rest in peace, Betty Boop.
My name is Jeff.
Let's play some music for Betty Boop. Yeah, Betty White died.
And I tweeted, I said Betty White is only known, and I think this thoroughly in our generation for just being fucking
Being
old.
Yeah.
Same
And
thing
I
with
agree.
Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman's got a great voice, and he's old.
But he's old.
That's the thing is that it's like Morgan Freeman has been perpetually old to us.
Yeah, we didn't grow up with Shawshank Redemption.
We did not.
Shawshank Redemption.
Uh-huh.
We didn't grow up with that, okay? So we
And-
didn't know him when he was a young man.
And, you know, I think I will say that I do know people our age that have watched, like, Golden Girls and stuff like that.
Sure.
However,
she was old on there,
But
too,
she was
though.
old then.
Yeah.
And she was very old. And, you know, Carson came out with came out with these wild accusations. Not wild accusations, but accurate accusations about Ryan Reynolds murdering Betty White.
Betty Boop.
Betty Boop.
Okay, first of all, I did not. You are the one who said Ryan Reynolds murdered her.
You just
sent
provided
you-
the evidence.
Well, I don't know if you saw what I was trying to get at with sending that to you because I realized that it's my fault.
Yeah. So you're saying that you misinformed me?
I misinformed you. Uh-oh, where is it now? Oh, maybe I deleted. No, it's right here. So what I was trying to show you was not this middle part. I was trying to show you the thing down here that said, Betty White reveals her secrets to a happy life at 100. I'm so lucky to be in such good health 3 days ago. 30 minutes ago, Betty White dead at 99.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was pointing out,
And
but
then-
I scratched that out, but didn't notice the big bold letters that said
Ryan Reynolds speaks out about Betty White. So I was like, that's why I'm
I
like,
killed her,
yeah, I was like, Ryan Reynolds like spoke out about her and
Yeah.
like got her killed.
which was my fault.
How was I supposed to know she had a pony?
She had a boner.
You ever watch Seinfeld?
What's that show? Seinfeld. Is that the one with
No.
Jerry
No, Kramer.
Kramer?
Yeah, Cramber.
George Cramber?
Yeah, George Cramberger. George.
How do you spell George?
Gerje.
George.
George.
I love George. I love George. I love Kramer.
Mm-hmm. Jur.
I love Jury.
Learn. We're gonna bring back the Irma Gerd memes
Or
from
learn.
2010.
Or my Gerd.
Or learn.
Learn. You got Learn. You got Jury. You got Kramer. And you got George. That's all of the Simpsons. My favorite Simpsons Jury.
I think Seinfeld is the longest running cartoon of all time.
I think so.
I think so.
It's the one with all the yellow cat.
How was I supposed to know she had a pony?
It's one with all the yellow guys, and they got Stewie,
Yeah, the B movie,
Family Dad,
American Man.
American Dad's man. I'm an American guy. So Betty White's, she's gone. We left her behind in 2021.
That
That's
we left
for
that
sure.
bitch back in 2021.
She's stuck with in the Snickers commercial and Golden
And
Golden,
SNL clips from the 70s.
Yeah, and
I'm just kidding. I don't even think she was on SNL that.
she hosted it at least once.
Yeah, she was on it with Paul Rudd once.
Balls Rudd. Paul Rudd, friend of the show.
Yeah, Paul Rudd, big Ant-Man fan.
Big Ant-Man guy over
big
here.
Alien
You know,
Ant Farm.
Tim Heidecker was in
Ant-Man. Yeah. I do.
I don't know
why or when. I don't remember.
You don't remember when in the movie?
Yeah.
I don't either. I have no idea.
I watched it and I was Ant-Man mid. Did not like it.
I got nothing in my head for that.
It's not a good movie. You shouldn't watch it.
I won't.
It's not worth it.
And I won't.
That one's not a good movie.
Huh. Interesting. Let's name some more Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Figure out which ones are good and not. One thing we are leaving behind in 2022 already.
I got to get my dick sucked.
I just have got to get out of here. Margarine Taylor Greene got her Twitter suspended. Don't know if you saw that or not. And for once, Facebook also banned her for 24 hours.
She had 5 strikes. She had 5
On
instances
Facebook?
on every platform that she was on.
I didn't know that.
They
I
had
have no
literally
idea.
warned her about it. They're like, "Don't post any more misinformation." And then she was like, "Duh, why don't you
Well,
put this
yeah.
back on me?"
I wonder what she posted that sent it over the edge.
Yeah, I don't know either, but she.
What a good girl.
Yeah, it's funny because there was 2 things that happened. One was that she is basically has become like a micro celebrity because so many people you know what I mean?
I hate that word.
Yeah,
But
but yeah, like she's just
micro influencer.
yeah, because she'll go to all these things and just sign people's stuff, and it's just you're a fucking politician.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be serving us. We voted you in,
Yeah.
and you serve us, and it just makes it so much worse that.
Well, I mean,
The other thing that I saw was that Tomi Lahren spoke out about making Kyle Rittenhouse a celebrity on the right wing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I thought that was base Thomas Lahren.
Thomas Laryngitis.
Yeah,
I'm scared to interrupt you now.
don't interrupt me.
Yes, sir. I was thinking about that today in the shower once again.
Yeah,
Like I
shower
do.
thoughts with Tomi Lahren. Tomi Lahren.
Tony Lahren.
That's
Tony Leto.
That's like a bit on Twitter is that you can't spell her name right ever.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
like-
couldn't.
yeah.
Whenever you sent me that clip, I was like, turn me.
You can't that's just a bit. Is that I think at one point she used to get really pissed off about it. So
Oh, probably. Well, it's funny because I was typing out Tomi Lahren or whatever. Is that her name?
Tommy
I can't even remember what it is now.
Polo Saint Laurent.
Yves Saint Laurent.
I got something to share about French people.
Oh.
The knocking legitimately scared me there. I don't know if you said you
Somebody's here.
the knocking legitimately
Ah.
scared me. If you roll back the clip, you'll see me jump.
Let's roll it back.
Roll it back real quick. That scared the
Just
shit
went
out of me, dude.
Sorry.
I'd press this, and then on top of the in my left ear scared
Oh,
the shit out of
sorry.
me.
Whew. Sorry to everybody at home as
Yeah.
well.
So anyway, you were typing Tomi Laurent,
I
Sammy
was-
Saint Laurent.
Typing Polo Ralph Lauren.
Uh-huh.
And I was typing it out. Her name is Tommy, right? Or is it? I forgot already.
Tommy? Tommy? Tommy?
So somebody told me. Somebody told me.
Somebody told me.
Somebody told me you've been spreading misinformation. Whatever. Her name. Damn it. now I need a
It's Tomi
fucking
Lahren.
check.
It's Tommy.
It's Tommy.
Yeah, Tomi. TMI.
TMI.
Yeah.
And I was spelling that out. And I'm like, is that her real name? And then I had to go back and check. So I also couldn't spell.
Yeah.
Oh. We need to chill out.
Yeah, it's okay. Me too.
Yeah, so Margarine is gone.
Yeah.
She's
Big,
been banned.
big ban.
Banned off the face of this earth.
And I'm pretty sure it's like a year-long ban or something like that. Or just for
I would hope so.
It
Maybe
might-
it might
the
be
thing that
forever.
sucks is so she still has her representative Twitter page, but her personal Twitter is gone.
Oh, I didn't know she had a different.
Well, yeah, because they have most representatives have representative of the 5th district or something like that. You know,
Oh,
it's just
yeah,
they have those accounts, but
Mhm.
she had her personal account banned because she just constantly was posting misinformation.
That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, I was talking about my shower thoughts.
With Tomi Lahren.
With Tomi Lahren,
Tomi Lahren.
and I was thinking about
Lauren Michaels.
Tomi Lahren Michaels Phelps, fight Michael Phelps. I got nothing. I can't go any further than that. Yes, I was thinking about celebrity politicians, and I was thinking about that and about how there's really politicians obviously should not be made into celebrity type people. Obviously that shouldn't happen, but I think in our country it's unavoidable at this point. Which sucks because there's nobody genuine. Oh, I was thinking about it because, and it was just something I wanted to bring up. I noticed that another two people who, one of them I'm not close with, I just know him. And then the other guy I'm closer to, but they're both, the thing about them is they're both super nice, super sweet guys. Just genuinely nice people. But they've both recently, and probably even more further back, and I just haven't seen it, been posting very hard vax misinformation, anti-vax misinformation. Friend of the show, and they're here, and it was that was something that made me really upset because it's I was telling you about another friend I have who I'm even closer to. Very genuinely nice guy, same thing. He hasn't posted anything in a while now like that, which I'm hoping is a good sign. I don't know for sure. I don't obviously talk to him about that kind of stuff, but I haven't seen a post in a while, which makes me happy, but maybe somebody was like, hey, fucking stop. But these other two guys just made me really upset, and I'm I don't know what to do with that situation. My thought going forward is I'm just, I'm still cordial with them and nice to them, but that's really about as far as I want to go with that.
Yeah, they won't be invited to the family functions anymore.
They will be kicked out of the family, and you heard it here first. But I saw that, and then I was thinking about everybody's targeting Dr. Fauci with everything. And I have whatever thoughts about Dr. Fauci. I don't really give a fuck. Again, it's
from Brooklyn, so you gotta give him.
You gotta respect it.
You gotta respect him.
Pimps up, hoes down. And my thing with that is I could really give a shit about him either way. He doesn't. I'm sure he's done shitty things with this pandemic, with other things.
Right.
And I hate the fact that people are like, oh my God, Dr. Fauci. But I also hate the people who are like, fuck Dr. Fauci.
It was Dr. Fauci.
I don't really give a fuck either way, but I hate that he's celebritized either as an anti-hero or hero in whoever's mind.
Right.
It doesn't matter. He's just the spokesperson for this pandemic.
Yeah.
It just so happens to be. And so I was thinking about that, and that got me into thinking about just celebrity politicians in general, and how much I just hate that, but literally I don't think there's a way we can get around it. You know what I mean?
No. And I think even after last week's episode, I sent you another tweet about just the government being a money shill. They just love money. They're grubby, money hungry fuckers.
Yeah.
That just will take any money that they have.
Yeah. And Dr. Fauci is just preaching the good word.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, preaching the good word of that capitalistic money, baby.
I won't say anything about him one way or another because again, it doesn't really matter to me. I could really give a fuck less about him or any person, to be completely honest. And that's why I'm a libertarian now, Gavin.
Yeah. Nobody needs licenses.
Nobody needs anything, and we need to lower the age of consent.
Jesus,
did you know that's a libertarian stance?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
I've been telling you
love is that. Yeah, you've been telling me about it. He's been preaching the good word.
Age is just a number.
Preaching the good word.
Damn it! I think. Oh, actually, it might not be. Yeah, it probably is. I think the card's full, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've been seeing things like that.
Preaching the good word.
Preaching the good word. Let's see.
What?
It's over. All right, card's full. Sorry, everybody who watches the video. I'm not going to take time to fix it. So.
So I looked it up, and that her misinformation tweet was. This is from the New York Times. New York Times.
New York.
Twitter suspended Miss Green's account after she tweeted on Saturday falsely about, quote, extremely high amounts of COVID vaccine deaths, end quote. She included a misleading chart that pulled information from a government database of unverified raw data called the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System, or VAERS, a decades-old system that relies on self-reported cases from patients and healthcare providers.
Yeah.
But her congressional account still remains.
Good.
So I just had to look it up.
Yeah, and like that's the kind of shit that I'm seeing, like these people that I
Oh,
know, like
I forgot there was one more thing. She released like a statement about it, and it's really funny.
good. I want to hear that. I haven't looked up anything about it because I just saw that. I'm like, oh, that's great.
On Telegram, she said that on Twitter, quote, said that Twitter is, quote, an enemy to America and can't handle the truth, end quote.
And thank God for it.
Uh-huh.
Just what a quacky cuck fuck. Yeah, it's yeah, but like that's the kind of shit that like I'm seeing these people repost is like, here, just a second, sorry. I mean that's like I love seeing like they'll repost something from a Twitter account that's like Dr. Blobby Blobby Bleeby Blue, and it's like just a weird stock image of a person who's supposedly a doctor, and then it's like this person was banned 4 months after they outed tweets like this, and nobody's heard from them since. And it's like, yeah, it's because they're probably fake and they were spreading misinformation. So Twitter's like, fuck you, go away.
Yeah.
And then another one was like, see, now if I say that, I'm gonna get too specific, but I just don't get it.
Me neither. I mean, the other
they're posting things like, you guys are dumb for not believing this stuff. You need to come up with your own thoughts and stop telling people
you don't love your family.
You need to stop having people tell you what to think.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. It's you need to come up with thoughts for yourself.
So here's this post from somebody else.
So here's somebody else saying something. Here's this doctor who's real, and he said something. Get the information yourself.
Yeah. Get the raw data.
Don't look at the news sites.
Gross.
Which is like, yeah, maybe figure it out for yourself. You're right. Maybe don't look at the news sites, but like also look at reputable sources. Maybe is a good start.
The other amazing thing I've seen a couple times where this I think I said it before, but like this YouTuber, he hasn't done it in a while, but a couple times he was just like
the Minecraft guy.
No, not a Minecraft guy, but he played like like GTA and Far Cry and like all the shooter games basically.
Yeah.
And he had posted something like, these are the ingredients in the vaccine. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. You can do with this information that you like, but I'm just letting you know that's what's in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is clearly you're trying to scare people.
Yeah. But that's the way they go with it. When you're higher up like that, it's just like, just putting this here.
Also, just saying, this is official data. Look at that.
Just saying this is here.
Just saying this is an official report. Just look at it. And it's like, well, you just need to learn how to fucking read graphs.
Look at this and think of it for yourself. And then tell me what you think. So
and then
I know what to
think.
think.
Then you make your own conclusion, not based off of that, but of that.
Yeah. I want to see somebody just put one up and be like, please tell me what this says. I can't read it. I don't know what this says.
I don't know what it says.
Just putting this here. I literally don't know. I cannot read it.
I can't read it. I don't understand what this is trying to say.
Please tell me what this says.
I cannot comprehend for the life of me.
I don't understand what this graph is saying. Please let me know what it says. Thank you. Just putting it here. Just putting this here because I don't know what it says.
Yeah. I think I'm just trying to be hands off here.
I should start posting stuff like that. Reposting like just like random shit and be like, just putting this out here. I don't know what it says.
You need to do that for like the men, the billionaire mindset, rich grind stuff where it's like, just putting it out there.
I want to start an account where it's just like I post like, billionaire mindsets type stuff, and it's just like, just dumb shit that like doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm pretty sure people do that.
But they do it unironically.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll post unironic stuff about
I think people have done it ironically and then gotten a huge following from it. I would not doubt that. I would not doubt that.
Oh, okay.
Just because there's so many people that are like, dude.
But you don't know for sure.
Don't know for sure, but I would imagine.
I mean, I know people will post like fake flexing stuff, but I'm talking about like Elon Musk started this
you're
volleyball.
right.
You know what I mean? Just like the stupid stuff that they like dick ride.
Or
Elon
the
Musk
Joker, the Joker memes that
Joker type memes.
Ed Zitron sends out. Those are
he's
so
great.
funny.
He's funny.
There was something I wanted to share about one of the posts, but I forgot what it was. But it's okay.
It's okay. Gavin, you got any New Year's resolutions?
New Year's resolutions are to try to go to bed at the same time every night.
Ooh,
that's difficult, but I know that would help my sleep schedule a lot.
Yeah,
especially one that like kind of lines up with my classes because I don't want to. I think that might have. What? You okay?
Oh, no, nothing. I took a couple.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Like it's just difficult, I guess, with school because I'm like, all I want to do is. Oh, it's been recording.
Yeah, I turned it back on. Sorry,
okay.
The screen was backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, video's back up.
The funny thing is that like, some days I'll be like, I don't have anything tomorrow. I'm staying all the way up. Like I stay all the way up till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then like other nights I'm like, I got something at 8 in the morning. Got to go to bed at 11.
But then, do you end up waking up at 8 in the morning?
No,
or before 8 in the morning?
I have trouble waking up, and I think that if I went to bed at like 11 o'clock every night. Or midnight, because in my experience, going to bed at like 11 to 11:30 is I wake up the most tired I've ever been.
Oh, really?
One of the worst times for me to go to bed.
Interesting.
I don't know why, but it just I did it in high school too. I literally like basically ran a test to myself. Like if I went to bed at 11, how would I feel? If I went to bed at 11:30, how would I feel? If I went to bed at midnight, how would I feel? And the best way I would feel is by going to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then coming home and taking like a 4-hour nap.
Oh well.
Yeah.
If you can do that, then that's, then do it. But yeah,
that was in high school. Different time period for me.
I would go to bed at like midnight usually and wake up at like 6.
Oh yeah, I had
for high school, and that was. I mean, I was tired because that was not enough sleep.
Yeah, it was also 7 in the fucking
exhausting. Morning. Yeah. But yes, I think I'm in the same boat as you. I think mine's just like maybe. I mean, I guess like the goal would be to get to going to bed at the same time every night, but I don't like setting like specific times for things too much because then I stress too much about it. So it'd have to be something where it just like it naturally happens. Yeah. And then I'm not like stressing out about it. Like I'm out with people and I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I get home so I can go to bed at 11:30 or whatever.
Yeah, that's like that's also the thing is that I also just stay up at night anyway. You know, like I'm a night person. I'm okay with staying up.
Night owl.
Yeah. My other New Year's resolution is that I have to start studying not right after class, but I have to start studying pretty regularly.
Yeah.
I realized that last semester is that somebody would mention something, and I'd be like, "Holy shit, I was in that class and I didn't remember that." You know what I mean? Like I was there, and studying beforehand and studying after class and like going to class and like being there. However, that's really difficult with everything. You know what I mean? Like it's. But I think it will also be dependent on going to bed at the same time, I think. I mean, really, it will be. As busy as I am, I think I should probably just, and I also want to say the same thing to you, but sometimes it's just, you might just need to call it a night that night and just finish it in the morning whenever you wake up.
No, and actually, I've been better about stuff like staying up late to finish something. Like, I've been better about being like, nope, this is work. I will wake up tomorrow morning and finish it in the morning.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I used to stress out and be like, I have to get this done tonight because then tomorrow I got to do more stuff in the morning. It's like, nope, this is work.
And I guess also trying to wake up at the same time, too.
Yeah.
Because I will say that while I was getting IB trained, while tired in the afternoon and tired at night whenever I want to be awake, it really set me on a good path of like, oh, I'm waking up at 6 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
And getting out by 6:30 and then being there by 7.
Yeah.
Like every day for a week and a half.
Yeah, it's just setting a tighter schedule that keeps you in track with all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I'm at too, is like
just being an adult, really.
Just figuring it out.
Yeah.
And being like, I'll just get to bed really late and wake up at like I'll wake up at 8 o'clock tomorrow. And then today I was like, I'm gonna wake up at 8:30 and then I'll get everything done and I'll be good to go. No, I woke up at like 10:30 and I was like, that's not how that's supposed to be.
I will say that there are days where I'm just straight up going to say, fuck it, I'm sleeping.
Oh, yeah, same.
Like, I have to.
Well, that's like with getting a good, eating right is just like, You gotta have those days where you're like, nah, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna eat a pizza.
Well,
I
just can't. I can't imagine like not sleeping in on Saturday morning, or not sleeping in on Sunday, because it's just like in my head, I might have to start waking up early on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to wake up early on Saturday, so yeah.
Just because like because then Sunday would set me up for Monday and so on and so forth. So
yeah.
I mean, I could go to bed late on Saturday, but still try to wake up on Sunday and then like be productive on the weekend.
Gotta get up early for church.
Yeah, I was gonna say like get up early, not go to church. Preach the good Lord.
Preach the good Lord. Appreciate good Lord.
Appreciate Lord.
Yeah, I'm just like in the boat of like needing to get to bed early, and that's been something I've been trying to do for a while now. I don't set New Year's resolutions because
try to nap.
I'm cool.
I'm gonna try not to nap.
Oh, I hate napping. I don't fault.
Well, I like it's. I will say that it's different. It's obviously I think it's a little bit different for you because you have your office in here, and then you have your bedroom somewhere else.
Somewhere else where we won't say.
No, I mean you have your bedroom somewhere else, like in a completely different room.
You just said it like you were trying to.
Yeah.
I don't want to geolocate us at all, but your bedroom somewhere else.
Somewhere else in the apartment. I'm not gonna say where.
Or maybe it's not in the apartment. I have a storage room.
That closet.
I sleep in the closet.
My
roommate has the rest of the place.
Yeah. Carson's got a roommate.
Yeah, his name's George.
So, like for me, it's like I'm doing my work at my desk, and then I'll turn around and look at my bed. And I'll be like, holy, yeah, I just
imagine you just going.
Yep, I literally go. I will literally be like, yeah, nap sounds really good right now. And I'll just pass out in the bed for like 3 hours, and then wake up and be like, holy shit, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, that's why I can't take naps because I just feel like garbage trash afterwards, and I get nothing done.
You want a drink?
Unless I'll take it.
You want another drink?
No, I'm fine. I'll only take a
nap.
nap.
Get another.
Stop interrupting me. Just take the headphones with you. It's just like it's like in the 90s when they would take the phone into the other room. Yeah.
I was thinking that, but I couldn't think of the year.
We'll think about it, huh? I'll just be here. Oh God. Yeah, just need to get to bed. We were talking about naps. Yeah, I hate naps. I feel like garbage. But yeah, my New Year's resolution is to get to bed at a better time. So that way I can get out. I want to do the same thing as you. I want to get up at the same time every day. Like, I think like 8 or 8:30 probably every day. More like 8 o'clock. No, I got stung by a bee.
Oh, okay.
No, my tongue's really big. No, I want to wake up. I want to do the same thing as you. I want to be just like Dad.
So I mentioned earlier. Am I good to move on from New Year's resolution?
Sure. Yeah, you're good.
I'm
tired.
I mentioned something earlier about the French.
Yes.
So today,
sorry, I did forget about that.
Today I was volunteering for a class and for class credit and stuff like that, and I was telling these kids what germs are. Germs, viruses, bacteria, and talking about vaccinations and stuff like that. One thing I noticed is that there are some kids that are really smart about this stuff. I was, like whenever I was a kid, I literally didn't even like give a shit about getting sick. I was just like, oh, I got sick.
Were these kids like a specific age?
Range? Like 5 to 10.
Okay.
Some of them were younger, but definitely like 5 to 10.
Okay.
And or 5 to 12, 14, whatever.
Oh,
and
that's a bigger stretch now.
As if it makes a difference.
5 to 20. Yeah, okay, let's just stop there.
Okay, yeah. So, we had to do like these big fuzzy viruses and bacteria. So like chicken pox kind of looks like a chicken and stuff like that. So I'd be like, oh, I'd be like, hey there, and they'd be like, hey, and I'd be like, so have you ever heard of? We got a big table of germs. You know what germs are? And they'd be like, yeah, and I'd be like, and then I was working with someone else. Her name's Emily, and she was really nice. And and I was like, you ever got a shot in your arm before at the doctor's office? And they'd be like, mm-hmm. And I'd be like, yeah, well, that's what this is against, This is like.
I just remember the stories about the French, and it's very funny. This is where we're starting.
Yeah, so this is where we're starting, and it gets there. And it was a lot of fun. It was just talking to kids and about germs and stuff like that. And we had the fun table because the other table, me and my roommates were at, where they were talking about like medication disposal and poison control. So
geez,
it went from the tables were laid out like poison control, and then like making like big pills, like these big huge pills with puffballs, and you put and then it went to germs, with big fuzzy microbes.
Nice.
And there's this one kid that was like, "Can I buy this?" And I was like, "Oh no, sorry, we aren't selling them. Like, we're just showing you what they look like." And he's like, "Yeah, but I really like that one." And I'm like, "No, I know you really like that one." I'm like, "You might be able to find it online." And I looked over his mom and I was like, "He might find it online, or, like, it's really cute. I understand."
And the mom comes over and she's like,
"Don't you
really likes that a lot.
A lot.
Do you think he could buy it?"
Yeah. So I went to lunch, came back, and around like 2:30 or 3 o'clock, we get it's like just small families that kind of like meander their way around the Science Center. So that was where I was volunteering, not to geolocate myself, but we're in St. Louis, so Science Center. It's really fun.
Near my apartment.
Yeah. Or mine.
Or it's not even close to us at all.
No. It's like a really far away drive.
In fact, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. No, me neither.
Go on.
What's
What's that?
Anyway.
Huh?
So I'm like at the pill table in the middle. It's a smaller table, and like I'm on a stool, so I'm like I look very large at this small table. And then I hear the person working with Emily, and she was like, like introducing herself and like what the table is, and they were like, no English, and I'm like, okay. And then she seemed like she was in a panic, because I was like, oh no, and because I'm like, I don't know what she's panicking about. So I looked over, and she's like, they don't speak English, and then they pulled out like their phone and like were Google translating us. And so I was just like, translate. And I was just like, these germs are very harmful for you. We have vaccines for these. And they were like, we
for the kids or the
no, for both of the adults and everything. Like they were, that was like the not that being French is weird. It's just strange that it happened while we were volunteering at the Science Center, of all places to see a French person.
Yeah.
They must have been like from France or French territory, because they did not, and I'm not kidding, I don't even think the kids spoke English.
Wow.
So I was like, I'm glad you're having a good day at the Science Center, but like, I'm sorry, I can't. You know what I mean? I can't speak. They're like, Emily asked me, she was like, do you speak French? I'm like, no.
No, we.
Well, yeah, 9.
9.
Yeah. So it felt weird, because we also had like word searches and crosswords, and they were all in English. So
and you're like, you guys can't play this.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, you guys can figure it out, but
you
may not understand what's going
have
on.
fun, but
have fun, but
you're fucked.
You are not going to be able to comprehend this.
That are you done?
Yeah, it was just it was strange.
Yeah, that reminded me of when I was in and
it's really cool to be able to speak. Yeah, it's really cool to speak. It's other languages. I can't.
It's really cool to speak.
Yeah. Period.
I was when I went to New York, and I was staying in New Jersey at the hotel we were at the Continental Breakfast. I had
Constipation
there
breakfast.
There was definitely a lot of different ethnic groups. From what I could tell, like a lot of people from like South America and stuff like that, and everything. And there was a family in this. I was getting breakfast, and this kid who was probably like 5 or 6 or so comes up to me in the line, and he was asking me if I spoke Spanish, and however you say.
Habla español.
Yeah, he kept saying that, and then at first I was like, man, it's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore this kid right now, and so I just like didn't say anything to him at first, and he said it a few more times, and finally he like got next to me and said it to me, and I just looked at him and I was like, no. That was that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh. And then he walked away. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay. I wonder what he had to tell me.
He was just gonna let you know there was a waffle maker.
He's like, the waffle maker's over here.
Yeah. No, honestly, it's really cool to be able to speak other languages. It just sucks because
I'm jealous.
you're in a I am honestly jealous. It's just like you're in a place where we are basically you're in America. Bitch.
You're in America. We speak American here, okay?
Yeah, go home.
Go home. We speak American over here. You better get a ride or get out of town.
Absolutely.
It's funny. Gotta love the French. I've always said that.
Yeah. One of the kids was wearing like I thought they were going to be from the Netherlands.
Oh.
Because they had like a Netherlands like windbreaker on.
Where they speak Netherrack.
Uh-huh. They speak Netherrack.
They speak
From
Dang, that girl had a nice Netherrack. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about New Year's resolutions, and I was going somewhere with that. Because did you have any more besides?
No,
getting
that's
to
really
bed?
it. Just getting back in the swing of things because next week school starts back up. So.
Oh shit, that's next week. So you're not gonna be working as much?
No. Why?
No, just asking.
No, and then but I will pick back up some basketball announcing.
Oh yeah,
because
cool.
I was working all during December whenever they had like all these doubleheaders. I was like, I literally cannot do it. I work the evening shift, so
yeah.
And I was not about to sit there for like 5 hours and announce after being awake for.
What day do you guys start back?
For school?
Yeah.
Monday.
Wow. Okay. Wish I had a little warning.
I have an essay due next Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
How far into it are you?
Well, because it's supposed to be like after I do this like volunteering.
Oh.
That's when that's due.
Well, how long is the essay?
I don't know. I think like 1,000 words or something like that. It's really not that bad. Just gotta crank it out.
Been there.
Yeah.
Did that the other night.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Had to really crank out on an essay. New Year's resolutions. I have a New Year's resolution for this show because it's a new year. Happy 2020 douche. I have a New Year's resolution for this podcast, and that is I want more guests on our show. And not friends, real interesting people.
Wow, fuck you.
I'm just kidding. Our friends are interesting. We can have friends. The people who we would have on would obviously have to be at least acquaintances, so they would still be our friends. I just mean like,
What the dog?
you know, like interesting people on our show.
Right.
What do you think about that?
I like it.
Yeah.
It's just that third mic is very airy.
I'm gonna buy another mic, not one of these, but like a little singy boy.
Yeah, because also having that like that stand,
Mm-hmm.
it's not.
Well, it'd probably be the same stand. It would
not
just be
ergonomic.
We would
no
do something different.
No.
I'll probably buy two other mics.
So you can have one there and one there.
Yeah, but we might move out into the kitchen for it or something. Or we could move on to the couch. That'd be kind of fun.
That's what I was gonna say. Why don't you move on to the couch?
We need to get the big like.
No, that's why
Microphone
I would
stands.
say that I'm okay with splitting a cost of like one of those mic stands. I know they're expensive.
Just one that we share.
Well, two.
Yeah,
But I'd be okay with buying one of them
mm-hmm.
because I want to sit back here.
Yeah.
I hate.
Well,
not-
listen.
not
we
hate, but
I'm gonna take you back for a minute. Back to last year. Let's talk a little bit about last year in our podcast. We didn't really do a year in review because fuck that. Last year when we talked about buying New York, when we talked about buying equipment, we talked about what mic stands we wanted, and you specifically told me
These.
that you didn't want the ones that came out.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Well, okay. Now I know why.
But I'm glad you didn't because I would have told you those are more expensive. I'm gonna
Yeah.
buy these cheapy ones.
Yeah. Well, now I know why podcasts have them.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a lot to sit up
yeah. Well,
mentally.
for me, I have two rods in my back that keep me propped up like a kickstand. So I'm pretty up here. I can't really slouch Leaning back is very uncomfortable for me.
Okay, well then you
so
can
this
keep
works
that up
very
then.
well with. But I mean, like, you know, I wouldn't mind being like right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get a bit. We could get a bigger table too.
We could put a leaf in it.
Put a leaf
But
in
we
it.
don't
is that
really
what
have
you
a ton of room. A leaf
said? Oh, a leaf.
is like a bow word. You put
Yeah.
on
Well,
your
I just
table.
like I feel like there needs to be like more, not this. So like there's this. So like the tabletop, you know.
Yeah.
The tabletop needs to be out more, and then this
Oh.
wood part needs to be back more.
Yeah.
So that I can do this.
But we're also using my parents' kitchen
Yeah,
table.
okay, well, you
that
need
they
to
bought-
figure it out.
That they bought back in 1990s.
Well, they knew in the 1990s that podcasting was going to be really big.
They said
They said radio's coming back, but over the internet.
our child, who we haven't even thought about yet,
Yeah.
because that's a couple years away,
Yeah.
10 years away, is gonna have a podcast.
Or
they're gonna want a bigger
even if
table.
it isn't one that's like a clamp or anything like that. Even if
Yeah.
it was one that was able to just bend right here,
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be okay
We could
because
probably look into it. We can talk
'cause
about something.
because I mean I have a mic stand at my house. I don't use it.
That's true.
I have
mean,
a-
we could bring that one out, and it might not be. The mics might be too heavy for it, 'cause that's a pretty shitty mic stand. The thing is not a nice mic stand.
What, my mic stand?
No, the one I have.
Oh,
The one that we use for the long,
yeah.
the schlong
yeah,
shotgun
yeah.
mic. We can talk about it though.
Yeah.
I want to get. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some nicer mic stands
And
at some point.
and I'm not kidding. I do want to just buy that mini keyboard.
I do too. I also want to buy one as well.
Is someone here? Like honestly,
I don't know how anybody would be here, to be honest, but there's a lot
told me
of
someone was
very
coming.
weird noises. Yeah, but he texted me and was like,
I'm not.
I can't come. But that was a very weird noise. But also that door does interesting things, so it might have popped open on its own. 'Cause I feel like I heard it pop
Oh,
open.
I'm sure it was nothing.
That's my New Year's resolution. I want to have more guests on the show. I have people in mind who I want to do, and if you have any, let me know too.
Well, I think that
I have a little, not to brag here, but I have a little bit more reach to other people.
I could bring on a pharmacist.
Yeah, man, that sounds like fun. I think that week I have to be out for a meeting.
I think that me and you could also, or whenever we decide, like, oh, we're having a guest this week or whatever. One, it would have to be like a really like static time, and then two, it would also have to be we would have to come up with questions together.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to come up with. I mean, obviously we come up with questions on the fly, but like starter questions.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't.
Let's talk
Want-
about it.
Let's what? I want to be. I don't want to be the show that's like a fucking Mark Maron or whatever, and be like, and so how did you get your start?
Yeah.
No, where did you? Now tell me about the time. I don't want to like ask. I don't want to script out questions. I just want
Yeah.
it to be like
No, I mean just
because
intro
like
questions to get them started.
certain people are tired of interviews, so that's why I just wanted to be like.
Oh,
we're
like
gonna
what?
fuck
You're
around
what,
and,
certain
like-
people, like the people you'd be inviting
The
on?
people I have
Yeah,
connections
yeah,
with.
Right.
I mean, so yes, but yes, you got the ghost guy who we still need to have on.
Yeah, I'll have to. I don't really have Facebook, so I'll have to ask him.
I have Facebook.
I mean, I have Facebook. I just don't have the
I have
app. so it's
Facebook.
everything. It makes everything a little.
I
bit
got
more
a base fuck. You go out in the summer and you get your base fuck. Yeah, I think it'd be fun, and I just don't want it to be an interview show. I just want it to be like, hey, we make stupid jokes about things, and a couple people will
Yeah.
watch it and
This
listen to
this
it.
you know what's funny is that this news is going to excite a lot of people.
It could potentially. How many people?
No, it's just because like if someone were to like I on campus, a lot of people would like come up to me and be like, "When am I getting on the show?" And I'm like, "I don't know about that."
Well,
I mean, I have to talk about. I'd have to talk to Carson.
how many Instagram followers do those people have?
That's fair. That's fair.
That's why I said, people who are interested.
Oh, you think Instagram followers it makes your Instagram follower?
If you have Instagram followers, you're interesting. I've always said
Interesting.
we'll take this off the show.
Yeah.
What are you listening to, huh? What the fuck? What are you listening to in this new year? New year, new me. Right? Right, guys? Guys? Why do you make this sound every time it pops? I don't like it. How are you doing, by the way?
I'm doing
I didn't
good.
see that.
Been sleeping a lot. I mean, not
Yeah.
sleeping a lot, but like going to work and like having a pretty set schedule.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm off this whole week, so
Nice. Besides volunteering.
yeah,
But that doesn't count.
it's relaxing. It's not like stressful.
Yeah.
You can mute. You know,
You
it's
can-
literally
no.
just sitting on the homepage right now, so I don't know why it's popping. What am I listening to this week? So
Do you-
I've actually, so in the IV room, I haven't like set on. Someone has it always set on like a Pandora station, so I literally just listen to whatever is playing.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on.
So you pull your phone out and Shazam what's playing while you're filling IVs, which is definitely something you can't do.
What?
You told me you can't have AirPods in, or like,
No,
but-
I can't.
So that means you can't pull out your phone, right?
No.
Yeah. So that's why I was making the joke. Like, you pull out your phone and you Shazam it. Like, oh my god, what is this? take your mask off and be like,
Yeah.
oh, there it is. That's what I imagine you do.
Wait. Hold on. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're.
I'm
Do you
I'm
want
sorry.
me to?
No, I have to find the name of the song because it's really funny. It's on.
Rest in peace.
It's on the
You look like Stevie Wonder right now.
"Smoking Out the Window" by Silk Sonic.
Smoking out the window.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like yeah. It's diamonds on the neck, diamonds on the neck. Yeah. It's "Smoking Out the Window" by Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, and Silk Sonic.
I love the way you said that. Anderson .Paak.
Um,
Sound like a French person.
so it's music video is really good, and I really like the song because a couple of my friends on Xbox sing it all the time. Like there's a part where it's like, "This bitch got me dangerous," and it's really good. I like it. It's like R&B. So,
Okay. I like Anderson .Paak.
yeah. So
He's a drummer.
yeah, really good too,
Yeah.
and really good singer
That's
too.
good.
I like him. We'll listen to it after this.
Anderson .Paak.
Yeah, this bitch got me paying the rent, paying for trips, diamonds on the neck, diamonds on the wrist. That's really good. I like it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Those are good boys.
That's
are
what I'm
good
listening.
music
Just that song, but I haven't listened to the whole album.
And that's the new Bruno Mars
new
album.
Bruno Mars album. Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars. You ever listen to Bruno Mars album?
What are you listening to this
It's
week,
the
Carson?
song. It's got the song with the diamonds and diamond bitch on it. This might.
This might shock you.
It really might. This might shock the whole world. This is the shock that was
Of a
heard
lifetime.
around the world.
The shock of a lifetime.
Gavin, I made a joke to you the other night.
Uh-oh.
Do you remember that joke?
Nope.
It was on Snapchat.
Oh yeah. Aphex Twin.
Yeah, I took a picture of my stomach out,
Uh-huh.
and it was like an upshot,
Uh-huh.
like you're my wick, and
You're my wick?
you're my wick, and you're looking up
Uh-huh.
at my face.
You're my wicket.
You're my wicket.
You put it through my wickets.
You're my sticky wicket, and you're looking up at me.
You're
and
my
I
sticky wicket. You sticky wicket, you.
I love that. Is that I hope that's not a thing that people say, and that's something we could say now. You sticky wicket.
You sticky wicket.
And I sent that to him, and I said, staying up late all night listening to FX Twin. And Gavin, I got news for you. I have fallen
A
into
sticky
the
wicket is a metaphor to use to describe a difficult circumstance.
Well, that's not the way we're using it.
No, yeah.
We're calling each other sticky wickets.
Yeah.
I'm I have fallen into the effects hole. The effects twin hole. Because it's not just a cricket. Is that what I said?
It's not just cricket.
It's not just cricket.
The Sticky Wicket Grill and Bar.
Nice. We got to go there. I wonder
We
what
gotta
that
get some
is.
shirts.
We got to, yeah. Let's go there. Send me it.
Sticky Wicket and his swing orchestra.
Wow.
Holy shit!
Mr. Sticky Wicket himself.
Q&A video coming soon on Next Level Chops. Holy fuck. This guy fucks.
Sticky Wicket fucks. You think he puts his wick in any putanas? Holy shit. That's Grandpa Wicket.
He looks like Alfred E. Newman.
He does. Why? Me worry?
What? Me worry?
What? Me worry? I have fallen into a foxhole.
Really?
Yeah.
You're an Aphex Twin now?
I am. I'm one of the twins. Mary Kate and Ashley Aphex.
Is that the one that looks like a page, like your
Yeah.
Yellow Pages? Yellow Pages fake shirt? Doesn't it though?
It's a pee-pee.
Yeah, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like in my head it looks like the Yellow Pages logo?
It's like this.
Yeah. And it's like somebody walking.
Aphex. So in the vintage community.
Yeah.
In the vintage community, the people who I pay the most attention to, the people who are going to be on this show.
Our camera isn't on.
The people who are going to be on this show, dude.
Yeah, Aphex Twin.
Aphex
Twin. Am I saying it right?
I think it's Aphex Twin.
Okay.
I think. I say it wrong all the time.
I think of it as Aphid.
I always say Aphex Twin.
Okay.
And one time my cousin affexed a twin.
I'll say.
They
got a sticky wicket.
he put his wick all in them.
Stickies.
He put his sticky wicket all up in their jorns.
I'll say. Their jerns.
His jerns. And so the people who I happen to associate the most with as far as what they post, I can't look at you because you're gonna make me laugh if you keep doing that. They like obsess over Aphex Twin, and they always post about Aphex Twin and because Aphex Twin, old Aphex Twin shirts are like really hard to find, and people are really horny about his music for some reason.
There's not two people in it.
It's just one guy. It's one guy and his brother. They're like really cool. They look exactly the same. It's crazy.
It looks like a clone. Looks like they cloned a guy. One guy, they cloned him.
Yeah, Alfred E. Newman. Jerry E. Lewis.
Aphex and Twin.
That's
Aphex and his twin.
Aphex and his twin, Marlon.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando. Marlon
Blammo.
Bradco.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
They're obsessing.
They obsess over Aphex Twin and always post about him and his music and this one guy specifically who I love and I pretty much model everything I do after what he's done.
Oh, so you're stealing him.
He's done it so well,
Stealing
pretty
his
much.
shtick.
He's a person who I would love to have on the show and might possibly.
Boos?
He always, Boos.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah.
He's one of the twins. And he posts about Aphex Twin all the time. And I never got it because I'm like, okay, it's ambient music. Ambient music's cool. And I listen to it. I'm like, this is fine. Not really my thing.
Is that what you were listening to when you ever walked in?
Yes.
I mean, I didn't mind it. It was just sounding like dubstep to me.
It's like what I have found out as I've gone on this journey over the past 2 days is that it's
this psychological.
The psychological journey is that it's like the hipster version of chill hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
You know how because I
like chill hop a lot.
Yeah, a hipster thing used to be listening to chill hop.
Yeah.
And now it's become mainstream to the point where listening to the old what started the chill hop era.
And chill hop beats to study too.
Chill help. Chill help.
Chill hops.
Chill helped with the French bread.
Chill hop beats to study too. And
chill hop beats to. So that's kind of what to file your nails too. So I never got it, and then people just continue to post about it. So a couple days ago, I was just like, I was just like, fuck it. I'm like, let me give this another shot. And then I was like, okay, I'm kind of maybe I've grown.
You
I get it now.
You were editing a video and then you like had like you know?
Sitting on a park bench. Jethro Tull.
No, I was doing
Jethro
Maniac.
Twin.
I was doing Maniac. She's a maniac.
Oh yeah. I was listening to that. I'm like, oh, I am
Yeah.
so tired of this old stuff. Let me play something different. And then I played some ambient effects. So
Is it good stuff to like edit to? Have you ever like tried doing?
I don't
anything?
really edit to music unless I'm editing pictures. So I can't.
Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I
yeah.
can't say.
That's between me and the pictures.
Why don't you have a seat and look at these pictures with me so I can figure out what they are?
You want to tell me what these are?
I can't tell.
I cannot tell for the life of me.
Why don't you have a seat and tell me what these pictures
Imagine having
are?
like a psychologist have you do a Rorschach test, but it's just, can you tell me what this is? Because I can't figure it out for the life of me. This shit sucks.
I just got this in the mail, and I really need you to tell me what these pictures are, because
I am. This is blasphemy.
I can't even tell. I can't tell what these are. I just got this book. I can't read it. Aphex Twin.
Yeah.
I fell into the hole and I started listening to it, and now I really like it. I still don't understand the like over horniness about it. About Aphex Twin.
Do they
and
throw it up during the show?
Of course, dude.
Like,
I don't think he does too many
They go,
shows. I don't think he even performs live. I don't think he's performed live since
let
like
me
the
guess.
early 90s.
let me guess. Next, you really like Steve Aoki. You really like
Diplo.
Skrillex, Diplo.
It's just next down the line, dude. Pegboard nerds. That one got
I
ya.
forgot those guys existed.
They were great. I used to be obsessed with them.
Approaching Nirvana. Did you ever listen to them?
No, what
that
is
was
that?
that was like a Minecraft YouTuber.
Oh,
like
God.
obsession.
Ugh.
They were obsessed with it.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure it was like Captain Sparkles.
They're obsessed with what?
Approaching Nirvana songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of them, and I don't want to.
I mean, it's
wanna erase that
good.
I want to erase that from my memory.
What? It's pretty good. It's not bad music. It's just techno.
Jury.
That's my Jerry. That's a pretty good. I'd say it's a pretty good Jerry
It
impression.
wasn't bad. It was fine. Whatever. So I don't
Aphex
understand.
Twin.
I don't understand it still. I need to look up the history about it a little bit more, even though everybody has posted about it. I just don't read it. But I like it now. I'm into it, and I'm into it. I haven't listened to it that much. I just like will put it on, and I'm still trying to get it. But I'm just recommending a song because the albums are very hard to listen to the whole albums because it's just like a lot of the
When did these all come out?
This song came out on an album in 1995,
Jesus.
but he has like a compilation.
Holy fuck.
He actually has a compilation album of works from I think 85 to 92.
He's been
So-
around that long? I
Yeah.
thought this was like a 2000s thing.
No,
I'm not
he's
even
been
kidding.
making music for a while.
Wow. I had no idea. Obviously.
And he just came out with a session or something in 2019 and
Some hardcore sesh.
a hardcore sesh.
His hardcore Aphex Twin.
Aphex Twin.
Where's he from? The
The
Netherlands.
I don't think the UK. Let's see if we can. No, yeah, British musician.
Musician.
Richard David James, best known by the alias Aphex Twin and less prominently as AFX, is a British musician, composer, and DJ. He is best known for his idiosyncratic work in electronic styles such as techno, ambient, and jungle. There he is. What the fuck is that? What is that? Oh yeah, those are Aphex Twin faces. Because he does a lot of weird things with his album covers and
Elon
whatnot.
Musk and Aphex Twin release NFTs.
Oh, Jesus, really? Never mind. I don't like him anymore. That's a great picture. Click it on that. So the song I'm recommending is off of the 1995 album I Care Because You Do. And the song is Alberto Balsam.
Alberto
that-
Balsack.
Alberto Balsack. Alberto Balsam, which I think is probably one of his most popular songs. But it's just really good. I posted that thing that I retweeted last night where it was like Aphex Twin fans will do anything.
Yeah.
Of the guy moving the chair to
Yeah.
the song.
I was so confused because like I was trying to listen to him. Like, he's not even like doing anything. Like,
well, you got to listen to this. I'll play you the song and I'll play you the video, and then you'll understand what it is. Because I didn't really get it at first too, and then I was like, oh, that's really funny. So that's what I'm recommending. Finally, Gavin's looking at Aphex Twin, Elon Musk NFTs. Yeah, I don't know what he's up to anymore. I don't know if he's like a hermit or anything. Shout out.
He's on with Foundation. That means that he's like, he's on the NFT website. We will spend a portion of the money on. Yeah, he is on Twitter.
Oh, I don't know anything about him at all.
We will spend a portion of the money on planting trees and either donating or donating to permaculture projects or setting them up ourselves, depending on how much we get.
Cool.
That was in March of 2021.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
that was like kind of before the really big NFT boom.
And also it was like really like that was like way before like not NFTs. Aphex Twin got big. Like Aphex Twin, I feel like exploded during this last.
Yeah.
Especially
in the vintage community.
No, I'm just saying.
Been for like the past
I'm just making
year
a joke because it's like make it sound like you not jumped on the bandwagon. We're ahead of the game.
I 100% jumped on the bandwagon.
I know,
you're saying that I didn't.
Yeah.
But I self-admittedly very much did.
Okay. Did you turn me up?
Yeah, you were a little quiet for me.
That's okay.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll play you some stuff, but yeah, that's what I was playing when you came in. It's just nice to listen to. Like I like it because it's like I can put it on the background and I'm like, yeah, all right, this is cool. Like I can't really
want to
put
do that
like,
with some music too. Just put some stuff on in the background and not have to worry about it being on.
Do you need permission?
No, I just don't have like a speaker, I guess, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've done it a couple times and it was funny. Whenever I got my Google Home or the Nest Mini.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they. For a while, I was like just playing music in my room, and like
nice.
Playing music in my room and scrolling on my phone and like playing music out of the speaker, and it wasn't connected to Bluetooth. It was like its own thing, so I could go on Snapchat and stuff like that without playing it over the speaker.
Yeah.
But it was funny because at one point I was just like listening to like smooth jazz in my room, and my dad like walked in and he's like, "Was this some kind of like smoking lounge?" Like, yeah. So like. I mean, that's why not saying that was one of the reasons why I stopped, because I was like, oh, somebody's going to think that I'm just like getting really fucking high in my room listening to Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
But I really just like listening to Pink Floyd. So.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think at some point soon, whenever I have the fundage, I would like to buy some really nice speakers.
Like Sonos, like around the house kind of thing.
No, like I don't, like just like a nice setup, just kind of.
Some non-fungible tokens,
Some NFTs right in the corner of my room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would like to get some nice speakers, maybe some like, I don't know, vintage speakers or something. I have a friend who is kind of into like
yard
sound
sards
systems and stuff like that. He goes to a lot of yard sards and sale yards and garage
sale yales,
garage yales.
Yeah.
And it's just nice. I like putting stuff on in the background, and I like putting Aphex Twin on in the background. I've been listening to that for the last couple of days. I'm going on a journey. But it was literally either I recommend that or another fucking metalcore album. So I was like, let me break my silence.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Slams.
Well, you got anything else for us, Carson?
No, let's get the fuck out of here, dude. You have been up my ass this whole show, and I'm tired of it.
I made it sound really clean this week. Is that okay? Otherwise, I could dirty it up.
No, I like a clean. I like a good clean from time to time.
That's dirty.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Well, guys,
you want to come over and enjoy my TV with me tomorrow after I get it screwed into the wall?
I would, but I got plans.
Ooh, you know what that means?
You can watch whatever the fuck you want now, can't you?
Yes. As soon as I moved out, I watched all the scary movies and all the bad movies.
And I watched South Park by myself.
I watched Family Guy up until 1 a.m. one night. But I fell asleep on the couch.
And had a wet dream about Lois Lane.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Goodbye, bye.